In module 29, we will discuss crisis of authority and the identity. It's regarding inevitability of professionalism. In this module, we will discuss what is authority, which is the authority for the identification of the teacher's professionalism, which is the authority to identify the teacher, that this is the good teacher, which is the bad teachers, which is competent teachers, and what should be known by the teachers, what are the basic qualities of the teachers, competencies of the teachers. So in this topic we will discuss what is the crisis of authority and the identity, and on what reasons and what backgrounds the professionalism is inevitable, that one has to bring into the force as far as professionalism concerned. The professionalism, with the passage of time, the professional practice is going to be the point of the criticism, and the people in the schools and the colleges and the universities, particularly in terms of the pedagogy, in terms of the knowledge, always feel that there must be the recognized body and the recognized procedures to know the professional practices of the teachers. The culture of the professionalization or the professionalism is not the new one. It is of the mid-Victorians, modern metaphysics period, and with the passage of time there has been changes in the concept of the professionalism and the professionalization of the teachers. And if we talk about the universities and what is kind of the professionalism in terms of the rise of the sciences and the professionalism, and with the new trends and the technologies and the modernization in the system, religiosity and the secularism, etc., what kind of the impact or the effects do have and the professionalization of the teachers. But all have agreed that the universities are the professional bodies of professional institutions. Organizations should have the professional bodies to recognize the professional aspects of the teachers. And with the passage of time, when technologies has got dominance in every field of the knowledge, the concept of the professionalization has become more important, because the ingredients or the aspects required for the professionalism can be improved, can be revised, can be modified, can be modernized because of the technology. And that's why the professionalism or the professionalization varies with the passage of time and from centuries to century. If you go to the previous age and 16th and 17th and 18th century, the concept of the professionalizations were not as of today because of the technology. And the concept, as far as the concept of the professionalism is concerned, this is basically the practice of a skills valued by the society. What kind of the skills, for example, which kind of the doctors, which kind of the level of the practitioners in the field of engineering, lawyers, etc., what level competencies are required, that is the practice of a skill and valued by the society. Society recognize what kind of the professionalism do we require. The professionalism term also connotes the discipline that necessary to exercise skills or skill whenever required. What kind of the skills are required? This is basically it connotes to the discipline. And the professionalism is basically the public service. But the profession is the activity that is accountable to the society, that's accountable to the professional bodies, and it is profession or the professionalism is the public service concept, and it has a code of the conduct, code of the conduct or code of the professionalization. And as mentioned earlier, with the passage of time and with the advancement in the technology, the concept of the professionalism has been improved, rather taking changes with the passage of time, and the new trends are coming up in the professionalism. And the professional groups has been engulfed between the technologies and the specialized group due to the technology, and therefore the specialist feelings of the responsibilities of our whole is diminished. It means because of the different specialized group, with the embedding of the technology, how the for example bioinformatics, biotechnologies, these are the biological sciences, and the technologies they are embedded with each other, so they are engulfed because of the technologies. Connection between professionalism, technologies, and the formation of the self. The more you know technology, the better you are considered as a professional. Which professions you are into, either it is medical or the teaching or the engineering, it again fortunately or unfortunately have become dependent upon the technology. And the recognition of the individual is not only or the solely based on the knowledge in the field, the particular content or the particular pedagogy, but it is again equally important to what level of the technological knowledge one is possessing. Professionalism and the shift in the authority. With the passage of time, as initially I discussed, that the professional bodies and authorities are working. With the passage of time, the authority of the professional bodies has been recognized, has been dominant, and the governments, the states are respecting more the recommendations and the initiatives taken by the authorities for the professionalizations of the individuals or the teachers, for the improvement of the teachers and the professional practices. The technology and the knowledge of the professional fields, and the authority and the identity and the crisis in the identity as being taken into the cognizance, regardless which field one is working in. And the technology, even when it's not the clear how the research provides a cognitive base of the technology, but the technology has been taken as an important, rather the fundamental element of the professional practice.